Hi everyone, welcome back to Singapore Math Tutors. I'm Jiayuan. So today we're going to go through on the law of indices. Okay, so these are all essential laws that you have to memorize before you go for exams. Okay, they're very important. And then you just have to memorize. Okay, when it's multiply your power, you add your power. When it's divide, you minus your power. Okay, and then when there's brackets like that, okay, you multiply your power. Okay, but don't get confused when it's like that. A to the power of m and a to the power of n like that, right? Or even so like that. Okay, they're not the same. Not the same. Okay, this one is essentially just a to the power m multiplied by a to the power n, which is what we have on the first rule, m plus n. Okay, so this is very important because a lot of students always get confused. They're not the same. Okay, this is when there's a bracket and then outside there's a power. Okay, when there's a bracket like that and then outside there's a power n here, it is a m times n. Okay, and then when it's like that, when the power is n and n on top, you can rewrite it into this form. And then when it's like this as well, divide, you can rewrite it into this form. Okay, so these are all very important rules that I cannot emphasize enough. You will use it in elementary math, Emath. You will use it again in Amath. Okay, so it's very important for you to get it right now. And also, this is something to take to think about. Okay, so a and b, when it's negative, right? Imagine. Okay, it means that it implies that m and n has to be a positive integer. Make sense? Because when it's negative number, right? Say for example, negative 8, right? When it's not a positive integer, it says for example half, right? You cannot square root half, right? Like to the power of half, you cannot square root a negative number. It's not in your syllabus, correct? So therefore, it has to be a positive. So say for example square or minus 8 cube. Okay, it has to be a positive integer. Okay, so that's very important. And then the next one, there's more rules for now as well. This is one that's very important. A lot of students make mistake. They always think that a to the power of 0 is equals to 0. It's not. Okay, always try to type into your calculator. Okay, whatever number, okay, to the power of 0 will give you 1. Okay, and then the next one is a to the power of minus n. Okay, then it becomes 1 over an. It means that you have to flip it. Okay, what do I mean by flipping it? Say for example, x and y, x over y, right? This is a over 1, right? And then you flip it to become like that, to remove the power, to remove the minus sign, right? So for example, like that. Okay, so if I want to flip it like that, okay, I essentially remove away the minus sign. Okay, so when I flip it, I remove the minus sign. Okay, so this is what this rule basically means. Okay, and then this one here, I've talked about it before. Okay, so n here must be an integer. Okay, so whatever integer, like obviously non-zero. Okay, it's not 0 because 1 divided 0 is not possible. So a to the power of 1 over 2, for example, is square root a, right? A to the power of half, I've talked about before. I've talked about this before in like the first excerpt, okay, it's, for example, a to the power of 1 over 4 even, okay, it's like that, okay, power 1 over 4, okay. Then this one is more interesting, okay, so a m over n, so your m is no longer 1, it can be like a 2 over 3, for example, right? So you can see it like that is a 1 over 3, you simply take out the 2, okay, so this one brings us back to this rule here, right, when we can, where there's a bracket, it means times, right, so 2 times 1 will give us back 2 over 3, right, okay, so if I rewrite it like that, it will become cube root a to the power square. So this is essentially what this rule means, okay. So without further ado, I'll move on to our example here. So this is a very typical example, and usually it's just 1 mark for exams. It should take about like less than a minute to do, or a minute and a half, okay? Shouldn't take more than that. So if you can see here, there's a cube root here, so you want to try to do something about 27. So we change it to 3 cube, okay, so that we can cube root it. So from here, 3 cube c to the power 6, we change it to this. We take the 3 out, okay? So that's the rule whereby you have n is equals to, you can take m out. So if I take m out, so this was essentially like you taking m out, which is 3. So if you take 3 out, 6 becomes 6 here, becomes 2, okay? And then also, I also did this part here. So this one is quite obvious, you just times into 2, okay? And then after you cube root, what happens is that you get this here. Right, then after you get this, you realize that you can do some cancellation. So c squared cancels out, right? 3 cancels out, and this becomes 1, right? If you cannot see, it's 3 over 3 squared. So this one is 1 over 3, right? Okay, and then therefore we have 3 left. And then 3 multiplied by 4 is 12, so we have this n answer here. Okay, so I'll do more questions on this in the next chapter, in the next episode, sorry. So I'll see you. Bye.